One part of the production process that often gets overlooked is the smaller details or ear candy in your music. This ear candy gives your track that professional touch and makes your music sound more expensive. One of the most important types of details that you can add to your track are reverse vocal effects. Since the vocal is the front and center of your mix, these small little reverse vocal effects highlight the importance of this main element and add interest. But how do you create this reverse vocal effect to add in that extra detail that all professional mixes have? My name is Daniel with Envato Tuts, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a reverse vocal effect to add professional detail to your track. So let's get into the DAW. Now I have here a vocal sample that we are going to use to create this vocal effect. Let's have a listen to this vocal.
Take me to another place.
Now to create this reversed vocal effect, we are going to be using a reverb plugin to accomplish this. Any reverb plugin will do here, but I'm going to be using the Ableton's stock reverb. So this reverse vocal effect sounds best right before the vocal is played to give a sort of swell into the vocal. Since it is a swell into the vocal, we're going to go ahead and take the first part of this vocal here. Then we're going to open up a new audio track, place the vocal on this audio track, and move over our reverb onto this track. Let's have a listen to the sample that we took here.
Take me to
So to create this effect, we're going to go ahead and first reverse the sample. In Ableton, all you have to do is click the R button. Next, we're going to apply heavy processing with the reverb. Since this is an effect and we want it to sit a little bit deeper in the mix, we're going to apply a very high dry wet to this sound at around 91%. And to further wash out the sound, we're going to go ahead and turn up the decay time of the reverb to around 3 milliseconds here. This once again will give a very lush and deeper sound and push it back farther in the mix, as we want this effect to be audible by the listener, but not be the main part of our mix. Once again, we want it to be ear candy. So now that we have reversed the vocal and added a heavy amount of reverb, we're going to go ahead and bounce the sample down. So I'm going to go ahead and go right click, click freeze track, right click again, and then click flatten. What this is going to do is going to print our effect to audio. As you can see, our reverb is no longer here, and the reverb effect has been printed to the audio. So let's have a listen to what this sounds like. So a very distant reverb effect here. Now it's time to bring this effect in with the vocal playing. To do this, we are now going to reverse the element back again, and then move on over the audio clip and fade in the vocal effect and have it overlap with the original vocal here. We're going to remove the tail that we have and apply fades so it is a nice, smooth transition into the vocal. So now let's have a listen to the vocal effect that we have playing along with the vocal.
Take me to another place.
Let's hear the vocal sample without it.
Take me to another place.
Again with it.
Take me to another place.
As you can hear, there's much more interest leading into the vocal. While it is not an in-your-face prominent effect, it does provide that nice ear candy that you need to have a professional track.